Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I can't say good morning. Well, I can, I guess, because we're not in the UK. We're experiencing various times of day. So good morning to those, I guess, US side and all that kind of stuff. But just pipped over to the past 12. So, anywho, what are we doing today? Well, today I'm going to be doing a Righteous Fire build. I want to level up a build that I can just kind of cruise a bit in the low tier maps and do some farming. I don't have an Atlas picked out, but I'd like to look at the Rogue Exile kind of strategy. Keep in mind this is an SSF, so the latest patch doesn't affect me in this list. I mean, maybe at some point it would have been nice to run like 2 maps using all of that stuff, but realistically, it's not going to change how I approach my my stuff. So, and probably true for a lot of people, honestly. People that weren't buying like 300 plus chaos worth of map utility items, probably not going to be affected by this, and I assume that is the majority of people, honestly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to be following Box's guide. I'll deviate, not because it's better, just because I'm lazy. But generally speaking, we'll follow that guide. And I was thinking of doing it like, oh, shall I do it plain to like kind of test the leveling out? I don't think I need to. I know it's smooth. And ultimately, it's quite a similar leveling process to the Elementalist. You're just doing it in a slightly different shell. So I'm just going to use all the items I've got and hopefully try and knock this out before I stop streaming today, around 5 or 6. So that should be very doable with all of the gear. So, oh, I suppose what would be good actually. Let me do this. Let's add the. Make sure we've got the old timer present. Yeah, that's on stream as well. Perfect. Cool. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I've got the little written guide on my left here. Got the old POB loaded up. We'll try and go as fast as I can go, which isn't necessarily very fast, but we'll see. You set that tree to look this. Do we rush? Oh, there we are. That's probably better. All right, let's go.
The dead should remember their place.
Haven't bought any of the gems in prep or anything, so we'll have to do that once we get to town. And I have a tab full of general good stuff, but I haven't particularly organized it, so this won't be, like I said, I'm not trying to speed run it, but I'm trying to go fast. I guess if you didn't know, with Hillock, although I'm doing a bad show of it, it's pretty easy to just you hit, move. You can do this without taking any damage, really. God, that was a big haul of stuff for this level. I'll ID this up there just in case. Oh, that's cute.
Be well.
Right. What do we have? Right, well, that time I can't go there. Let's put that there for me. We have an RF tab. We'll take these two out for now. That's a level 5. I think you actually want that. Okay. These will grab that. Boots are covered. Oh. I think we had a tablet. I think we do. Just misplaced it. May as well fill up the gear slots if we can. Boop. And oh, my tablet, I corrupted it to 16, so that's why I can't use it. Oopsie. Yeah, that's fine, isn't it?
Fine work.
Okay. I guess we'll grab like one of these and just use a binding on it. Kind of perfect. Great. And then let's head over to the hideout. We'll just hit up a Lily and get our gems. So we're leveling with rolling magma. We're doing the rolling magma thing. So I'm gonna grab more than what I need right now, but make sure I don't miss anything. Rolling magma. We want flame wall. Grab frostblink, just to save us from needing to come back here. Fire. Grab on again brand, although I will use fire trap probably. But I guess you can use both technically. Fire trap. What was the cool tech? Was it like phase run? Oh, it's skill duration with. I don't know if I've got any way of generating frenzy charges. We will grab. What is that not what it's called? Automation? Oh, is it? No, it's not a white skill. What's happening? That's also not white. We'll get cool tiles. Purity of elements. We're gonna want a copy of that. Now to support gems. Ali Prolif for sure. I guess added lightning. Probably that when we have RF. Now to focus. Efficacy. Life tap. Oh yeah, life tap lets you add the swift affliction, right? Because it gives it a duration tag onto your RF. Fire trap, swift affliction again. Trap and mind support. And Well, fire trap. Yeah, that was it. Fire trap, swift affliction. Do do do. And then we have. Oh yeah, flammability. We can grab leap slam as well. Flame to him. I don't think I grabbed. Added fire. No order here. Just going mad. Punishment. Yeah, that's for much later. Okay, I think we've got most of the gems here. We can get faster attacks, and we can get faster casting, because I'm sure at some point we'll want to do either of those. I think that might be it off the top of the dome. I quite like something like this. The Enduring Cry thing was kind of fun. See how that feels. Oh yeah, we can get Arcane Surge. Arcane Surge, Summon Phantasm, or Combustion. Efficacy, I've probably bought some of these already, but who cares? Increase area. There we go. I think that's good. And then auras. Man, Pox's POB is fucking sick. It's like very clean. Yeah. It's technically running Purity of Fire. What music is this? This is cool. This is Frontier. It's a cool sounding song. Purity of Fire. We'll just grab one of these as well. Because then we can just start leveling them in the background. So Rolling Magma. This. We'll stick Arcane Surge in there for now, honestly. Destroy that. Bank all these things. Most importantly, we can't go fast if we don't look proper. That's just like a fact. So, RF. That is really cool. You love me some like flamey torso. So it could be that. Oh, Hellfire. That's cool, but Marauder's got some insane waist gap thing going on here. What's this? And thigh gap. Is he like a Samoyed? Is he all fluff? Oh, this is the new one, but that's kind of the opposite kind of vibe, I think. This is critical. Ooh, I guess, yeah, this is the new one, right? The solar one. That makes sense. Let's do that. Perfect excuse to try it out. Solar. I think I prefer the other helmet, but it's fine. We'll go for the full set. Solar flares when I run sounds cool. Oh. We are now solar. Did this come with the this came with like the sun on your back, right? Excellent. Fiery footsteps. I don't think so good on that front. Yeah, that's fine. Fire weapon effect is very fiery, so that's good. I believe at some point we do have one of these shields that is just a fiery shield. Infernal Celestial. You're gonna do that to me. That was... What level is... I'm sure, I thought I had that. Did I just skip over it? It's level 7. Oh, okay. Put that one up. Oh, and actually, we probably want to run a Kikazaru as well at some point, don't we? I think we do have that. Hiding in here somewhere. Oh, do we not? I thought I dropped one. Oh, okay. Well, no problem. Sure, we'll be able to make it through the game without any issues. Ace. I think that's it, right? I think we can just go now. I don't honestly. I'm not a huge fan of the pets. Supernova when you level up. I mean, I think so, right? Currency orb charge effect. I think we'll be getting too many changes, but charges. That could be fun, I guess, when we get that. Helmet attachments, belt skins. There's so many effects now. Oh, the Arch Nemesis one's good as well. We get that cool. It's like nice because you've got the drift going on. Hip attachments. Oh, this is that coin flip thing, wasn't it? We don't need that. When will they bring out portraits? Oh, fire pools. We have quite a few cool fire pools. Let's go for this one because I think it's thematic to the old solar vibes. That's everything. guess, you know. Right, I think, touch wood, we're good to go. Okay. 17 minutes in. We're ready to start. Oh no, this is embarrassing. Just saying transmutations. That can't be right. Oh, is it like character specific? No, is it character specific? Oh, you get to select the tier. Hey, look, we can show we've got divine orbs. The places appears a power and frenzy charge direction of the currency version. As long as we've used the currency before. Oh, interesting. So I guess I have to use that mirror when I drop it then. Kind of like rotating valves. But actually going to take off. Right.
Greetings.
Howdy. You know what? Sure. Grab 2 of these. We're off. Oh god, I immediately failed. Delete the run. It's all over. I wonder if I should restart this. No, it's fine. I'm not actually... Drop that. I am going to restart this. It changed my mind. I'd rather say it's technically out by like a minute or two than it be out like 18 minutes because I did Fashion Soul. Well, not Fashion Souls. PvE Fashion. Alright, let's quickly head to town. I will reset. I will move it somewhere where it's not blocking my buffs. And we will start again. Oh, I forgot about the lantern on leveling. And then I guess let me just put POB on my other screen. Perfect. Oh, it's not doing this again, is it? I wonder if it's something to do with me streaming to YouTube at the same time.
I'd almost... While we live, we are blessed.
You don't know when you're going through here, the water riverways here connect to each other. See the little water streams here? They connect to various locations. So this one took us to the Den of Evil that way. And then if we come down here, we'll take it this way. That's going to take us to the way out. So we want to come down. And here we are. So what we did in the last step, we weren't following the water, you saw, but I was kind of using the general layout of this map based on finding 2 up there, finding the, what is it, the Fetid Grove, or whatever it's called, but side area we don't do, basically. Felt confident that it would have been down there at that point. Okay, so we're now level 4, so we can most importantly equip that. Equip this, we can get Flame Wall, we can get our Holy Totem active with the summon Necromancer dudes. Don't think there's anything else to equip from there. 1 more level and we'll be able to get our Purity of Elements online. We don't need to go back to town. At least do. Anything I'm kind of... One thing I'm kind of interested in is if we can get a hold of any healing potions, basically. Any life flasks. That's a very nice level, because now we have Purity of Elements. So our res capped. We should put this up here. What we're doing here is a little thing. So we know that the Flooded Depths, which is a side area, gets us a skill book if we kill Granddaddy Crab. Is going to be to either the left or right of that bridge. We accidentally explored the left, so we know it's going to be on the right. So we drop that portal there and carry on running to save time in the long run. Now, if we wanted to, we could. If you're worried about not being fast enough, you could now click on go back to town and then go do the Flood Depth. If you've got enough damage or you feel confident you can go fast, you can get all the way to the prison before it's an issue. One thing I literally learnt last league: these 3 stalagmites here will tell you which way in the ledge you need to go to exit to the next zone, progressing forward, basically. So what can happen is if you take a long time killing the crab or whatever, you get distracted, like I often do with loot, you might end up coming back to this zone. Well, actually, let's just do it now. I don't need to click that, but let's reset the zone. You can see now it's a new zone. And if you come here and you're like, oh shit, which way do I need to go? And I think we've all done that thing, right? Where you run in one direction thinking it's the right way to go and it turns out you've gone the wrong way. Well, these 3 stones here will tell you the direction you need to go in. So basically, whichever way there, whichever side they're on, that's the side you want to go. I only found out about this like I said, this last league, I think. and I'm not like a leveling expert by any means, but I do try and keep myself aware of the techniques and stuff. Right, so here we'll just drop that because we can't equip onto the scepter. Right. And now with like the leveling gear, we're probably just good enough to place totems down. Probably shouldn't do that if you're trying to go fast, but I always feel compelled to kill Kaduki. Oh, I guess I should be paying attention to this as well. This is a Necropolis specific fact, but even if you're going super fast, you should always hover over here and see if the Nameless Seer is appearing. I don't know if they changed that or not, but just double check that. Because this is a reroll character, I've got gear and stuff. I don't really care about side mechanic things. But again, on a new character or on a new SSF account, I'd strongly recommend interacting with some of the new features they've added, like putting a Legion in the middle of this place. I don't need the defensiveness right now, so I probably won't bother equipping the shield yet, actually. So now we've made it to the prison. What we can do is we can click here and head back to town, and our town portal should still be open. So now we can run back to the submerged passage, and we can go this way, and we should come across the Flood of Depths. Easy. So worth pointing out, when you are leveling in Necropolis, the specific, well, I think the most advantageous one to get is probably Nameless Seer as a Necropolis. What do they call these? I guess an enhancement modifier. I think there's a specific name for it. Oh, there's two now. I think this is actually just hilarious, coincidental. Alright, we'll drop our flame wall. Yeah. Now we can teleport back out. Doesn't really matter because we've got the waypoint in the prison. We don't need this stuff. Oh, we could have grabbed faster attacks from here, I guess. Okay, belt goes up. Now we can add added lightning. The arcane surge here. Gonna just quickly get some extra sockets here because there's no reason not to. Now we can put this here. So Holy Flame Totem, added fire, and we can put combustion on here, I guess. And then on this side, we kind of just want you know what, we'll leave that for now. Faster attacks. Eventually we'll put Leap Slam in there. And then up here we can put our Flame Wall for efficacy support. And for this, we'll try and get 4 blues. It's pretty hard to do this on a... There we are. This you wouldn't do this during leveling. This is something you can just afford to do because you've got you have the respec points. I don't think we want efficacy on this. We want we got prolif. Yeah, we want combustion again. Just put efficacy over here. It's leveling. And then let's
Farewell.
do this here. Yeah, there we go. Now we can put this, that. Perfect. Yeah, that looks good to me. Right. Oh, and all of the levels. Don't forget to take your levels. Back to the prison. Nice thing is, because we've already leveled once, we don't need to worry about the labyrinth or anything like that. You only have to do that once. Those of us longer in the tooth, that was not always the case. You used to have to run them each time, and to unlock Uberlab, oh god, what have I done? I'm doing a full clear apparently. And if you really want to be kept up at night, you used to have to do every single trial in maps for the Uberlab. Oh, I guess this is modified now for this level as well. Okay, we're level 9. I'm not convinced. I don't actually know what the good strategies are for getting through here, but there we are. If in doubt, I feel like going diagonal up or like left or right is usually the strat, if you're not sure.
Your brawn is about to meet its match, brute. Give the warden my regards.
Oh, that's not the right way to go. Oopsie. Oh, I've got an extra 5% to resistance now. That's good.
Your frightened heart echoes from the stones. Your spirit is the plaything of the ancestors, slave master.
Technically, you don't need to grab it. You can as soon as you've killed Brutus. You can. One second.
Isn't everything brute?
Is this new? What's this? I don't know what's supposed to be up there. I know I missed again, but there's a... Isn't there like a like a chemist's chest or something, which has like flasks in. Very much got distracted here and just started autopiloting through the zone, which is why we've done a bit of a weird loop there. One really nice change they've made here is they've made it now so that when you go into the side area for this zone, the exit of the side zone for the quests in this zone takes you to Fairgrave. So I'm just going to run past it so we can grab the waypoint here. We'll run back. I don't know which was quicker, to be honest, but this works for me. And this is, I guess, a fun quest this league particularly, because from a story perspective, you're doing this quest to get the All Flame for Fairgraves. And that's kind of thematically relevant, I guess. Oh, not this way. Leave here, and this will drop us out by Fairgrave. It's really nice. So now we have Loop Slam, but we can't use it because we're using wands. But we'll fix that in a second. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I don't know that we will fix it in a second.
Your death will be much celebrated.
And then we can just go back to town now because we've got the next zone. Go around there. So what I'm going to do here, because we just haven't had one drop, so we're just going to buy some flasks.
While we live, we are blessed.
Farewell.
Where are we looking? We've got Bittertree. I don't think we've not dropped the what's it called? Axioms, which are quite nice. Drop that. No. Right, keep on going. Typically, the advice for going fast is just to like minimize downtime, because often most people know how to do things like don't kill every monster in the zone, because that obviously adds time. Where people are going slow, and especially if they're trying to examine why aren't they going faster, it's going to be stuff like downtime, right? Like you're really not thinking about how long you're spending in town, and like browsing for the right gear and little iterative upgrades. I think that's something I tend to suffer from. Is I can get into a bit of a unnecessary kind of degree of like min-maxing a leveling character, right? Where it's like you've got enough damage, you've got enough defenses, you should just run. And then if you start to hit up against walls, especially in softcore, I only really play softcore. So not only really, to be very clear, I only play softcore. So you don't need to be making sure everything's absolutely perfect. You just need to go faster occasionally. Can I nip through there? You gonna let me do this? Yeah. Fancy today.
Your curse is over, Siren. Rest.
Yeah.
Life is twisted.
And you just keep on going, no? I didn't look at flasks, but we do want to try and get ourselves running RF from level 16 would be cool because it's just a fun skill. Yeah, we want to run around there and we'll prioritize getting the fire mastery. I think I need to be casting the flame totem just. There we go.
I cannot do this.
So typically you shouldn't be killing like unique mobs and stuff if you want to go fast, if that's your priority. They take a lot longer to kill compared to like even rares, and they don't grant that much more XP. Maybe the exception is like Betrayal when you're talking about Act 9 and stuff. I don't know how well the XP scales for them, but at least in the game, their XP is pretty good. I'm just going to go and grab Creighton now. Oh, we do have Fire Trap available now. I think I will switch to it, honestly. Maybe not. Soon. Maybe once we get to level 18, we can have the trap damage and stuff. Need two greens, a blue, and a red. Or 3 greens, maybe, actually, sorry. 3 greens and a red. I think we can manage that, especially with a gold room setup. Don't be like me. Remember to place your firewalls.
Your death is more honor than your life, Creighton.
Okay, we got to ask chat. Ooh, that was a little roll. I'm glad we didn't, though. Wouldn't have to embarrass ourselves.
I have traveled far.
Yeah.
Make it fast. Going.
Go back here to the crossroads. We don't need to go south because you would go towards the crypt for the lab trial, but again, because we're re-rolling, we already have that completed, so that's fine. Save yourself a bit of time there for sure. Yeah.
The Eternal Empire was built by sickened minds.
I didn't think about that actually. Yeah, for the rogue exile farming, you can also farm a lore weave up, I guess, much more effectively. So something actually I haven't mentioned here, but something that's definitely worth doing for new players, if you're not aware of this. When you click on a skill that you've got allocated to your skill bar here, you'll see this attack, always attack without moving. This is very comfortable because it does what it sounds like it would do, right? So when I attack, I'm not moving, but you might think, well, that's how it normally works, isn't it? Well, not quite. What will happen normally is if the target is, say, readily accessible, it will, you will just cast normally. But what can happen, and I realized I hadn't done it, which is why I'm talking about it now, is it might sometimes reposition you slightly, maybe to get you slightly closer, or something to optimize your kind of range. And certain skills or spells that would be much more obvious in. So if you're trying to strike with a melee strike, you'll notice that you will maybe move forward a little bit to attack. Now, in a lot of situations, well, actually no, I'm not gonna say a lot of situations. In some situations, this is like a smoothing effect, right? Because if you are using, say, a slow melee attack, and you're trying to hit someone that's out of range, you kind of just want your character to move a little bit to get in range. But if you're playing a spell or any kind of ranged thing, that is something you don't want to have happen, because the time spent doing the damage, which would prevent you taking damage if you're successful in killing a said creature, you're actually running instead, and you're actually running usually towards the thing that you've targeted, which can be not good if you're not like trying to get up in the face of something or what have you. So it's a really small change that can actually make the feel of a caster in particular much smoother. So don't sleep on that one. So moving on. So here we're just gonna collect our gem, the Baleful gem, I believe, from Fiddlatus. This character was in a relationship with Malagaru, and he's been experimented on via Malagaru, which is why he's kind of like this. In Malagaru's eyes, he's like an artist, right? He's making beautiful creatures. And Philodatus is one of his prized experiments. The Path of Exile campaign story is largely around the aftermath of people fucking around and finding out about gems, basically. So to us, they're considered well, they're kind of almost mundane, right? But the implications on the story were a lot larger. One more level and we can attempt to put on RF. I mean, we will be res capped. We will have some good stuff going on there, so shouldn't be a problem, honestly, but we'll see. So one thing to point out from here, although it's a very short distance, But this, see like normally this zone is not right next to this waypoint. But you can see here there's like, there is like a path underneath the scrub here. In like kind of broken or old path. Usually this is further away, so you can kind of follow this path and it'll take you to the wetlands. Normally I do the wetlands afterwards. It doesn't really matter, I think. They're both level 19 zones, I think. Or maybe it's not level 19, but certainly the spider forest is, which we do next. I don't know why I'm trying to fight that, I don't really care. But it was literally right next to the waypoint, so I felt kind of obliged. So whilst we're here, we're gonna just also kill Hillock. Okay, RF is available. So let's see what happens, shall we? Ooh, we do be dying. Right, let's get these guys off our back. Beasts are actually really good XP, to be fair, so this isn't a bad use of our time. See how much that chunked up there from the beast? Kill Oak. Oh, nice. Got a Grand Life Flask there as well. We'll let that drain out. So if you're not aware, RF, the way the skill works is you take damage when you have it active. You cannot stop that damage, even if you, I believe, if I just take the gem out. Yeah, you see it's still active. So a couple ways you can do it. If you have a flask or any way to remove ignite temporarily, then that'll turn it off. And the other thing you can do is just let your life burn down. So if you're in a safe area, that's another easy way to do that. So let's put that up. We might stabilize at half that low life here. We do. There we are. Fixed. I mean, not ideal. We can do better, but this kind of counts. We also do have those 5 skill points, so let's take those and see what happens. So we're going to come up here. Apply. Nope, we're not cooking over it yet. Now, I haven't played RF since last... I did not play RF last league, and I believe they've changed quite a few things about it, right? To accommodate the new transfigured gems. Or does the normal one work the same? I can't remember. Let's take a quick look, I guess. That would be the smart thing to do, wouldn't it? Let me just change which browser that is. Oh, it doesn't like when I do that, it seems. Okay. Bear with me, I'm learning things about OBS. Well, I definitely don't want to show that. There we are. Is anything of interest there? Momentarily saw everything's at 0. Cool. I don't know why it would show that though, because I'm not in. Does it not count as being in studio mode? Good to know though, I guess. I suppose what I need to do is if I want to change browsers, I should switch scene to change them, because... Or have a second browser tab or something like that. We'll think about it. Any case, let's have a quick look at RF to see how it's changed. I can't spell. Right, Tius fire. I just want to see what it changed. No longer deals base damage, now deals life scale. That's it. They got rid of the flat scaling damage, and it now does it based on just your scaling. Quality now adds radius instead of increased burning damage, which is cool. And I think they changed it previously as well, so that it wasn't what do I think of? They changed it so it used to be spell damage it provided, right? Increased bonus spell damage. But I think the original vision for this skill was that it was like a downside upside skill, right? Where the downside is you've got to work out a way to mitigate all this damage you're taking. But the upside is you get a bunch of bonus spell damage. And you get this little fire aura that, like, if you've mitigated it, then, oh, hey, look, you know, things can't kill you as easily. Oh, yeah, this area is level 17, so I think, at least per the developers, you are supposed to go... you are supposed to stick to the, going straight through there. Now, I kind of messed this up because I came in a weird angle, but similarly, here... There should be like a little break in the path. I may have missed it. Oh no, I didn't. Here, see here? You've got this broken kind of cobble pathway here. If we follow this, it will take us to Alira, who is our third bandit. Hypothetically. If you don't get lost. Oh yeah, and now the skill point's pretty big. We can regenerate 1 life for each uncapped. And now we're actually gaining life. Not very quickly, but we're actually going above low life now. So we're going to kill this one. Very nice. Didn't mean to pick any of this up. That's also actually really interesting. So when we Enduring Cry, that gives us enough regen to sustain through fights and stuff. So like on bosses, we'll be Enduring Crying, get that 4 endurance charge. I think now technically any scepter is better, right? Because we're only getting the 30% fire damage now. We definitely need to If we swap that around, yeah. If we take the RF down, we'll change zone. I forgot to mention, sorry, the spiders, the Weaver's Chamber is always on the opposite side of Valera. So if you use the broken path to find Valera, you know the Weaver's on the other side. If you do somehow go in a weird way like I did, where I didn't kind of follow the path, I immediately started going down. The other thing you can do is just look for like spider webs, because one side will have a lot more cobwebs, or in fact any cobwebs. But yeah. Changed around RF now, so now we have it linked up with Elemental Focus, so now it'll do even more damage. And we drop this in campaign only. It's great. I guess we should take it because I don't know. We could probably get like Chaos Orb or something, or Fusings maybe. I don't know. Our damage is looking pretty comfy right now. Now, I think there is a trick to this zone, but don't ask me what it is. This is the flail around until you find the boss room zone. Oh, you got it fairly quick. It used to be the case that each of these spiders gave you XP and stuff. I don't know if people were like exploiting it or if they just had to nerf it anyway, but it is nerfed now. You don't get any XP for killing all of these spiders. They just make loud noises. Perfect. And honestly, if you're leveling on a fresh character and stuff, it can be a little sketchy, those spiders. They don't mess around. Oh, we're not even running Vitality. Well, that's going to help with the sustain. And our fire res is not capped. How ridiculous. Right, RF. Okay, it is time. We have the tabula. I feel like we can just do like all of the gems now. They're all kind of getting something out of this. Fire trap up there. I think that's good. We can actually cast Enduring Cry. I think we want to put this up for now because we're not quite there defensively. I'm thinking of something else. I think actually I'd rather have that because fire is nicer. There we are. What's this? Oh, this is the rolling magma support. We'll keep it because it's pretty convenient. That's on my shoes, Scrooge. What are you doing?
What do you want?
I would like a scepter. Perfect.
Return if you must.
I think we just stick on that. Excellent. Add some sockets. Yeah, it's stuff like this where it does really add up to how long it takes you to get through the story. If you're, you know, swapping gems around, doing all this stuff. So if you have a very lean knowledge of what you intend to do, yeah, we'll do that for now. We'll get the next one. Oh, I wonder actually, purely for damage, is this helmet much better? Because you just get so much flat ES. I mean, damage feels fine right now. You burn for 90% of your maximum low shield's fire damage. Yeah, it's 70% of your max. And let's see what happens. I think we're still good because we don't have purity on right now, right? Because we're just in town, so our res cap's actually much higher. Right, let's go to the wetlands. Yeah, our res cap's still pretty good. You have no way of sustaining our RF, so that's not going to stay up, but happening right now.
I cannot do this here.
I wonder if it's not worth it because I'm missing out on like 35. Although those guys are supposed to have hit points, aren't they? These Valdudas. It'd also probably be wait. Just making sure I cast this. Right, get that Drone Cry. Anything I would like to corrupt? I don't think so. I think I'm okay. Oh, yeah. Important change, right? We can now leap of the slam. Hey. So we've made a bit of a pig's ear of this. Again, I'm not sure if there's well, no, I should say this. I don't know what, if any, shortcut there is here. Yeah, I think that's the strat, right? Level this up. UV. Let's add RF onto that, and then let's put that there. Go for a quick break at the. I'm kind of curious to know what I'd get out of this actually. People got some crazy stuff out of this initially. I think they fixed the defer thing, so. Okay. Nothing exciting there. It seemed they fixed it. I'm not gonna like full clear the area to work out what that last bit was. I'm sure I've left a headhunter on the table, but you know. Ooh, strongest monster in pack drops a fusing orb. Okay, we are nearly done with Act 3. Act 2, sorry, I wish I was nearly done with Act 3. Nearly done with Act 2. So, a really great tip I saw for this area is, well, not this area as such, this area kind of sucks, so usual go vaguely diagonal strat. But for the next area, wait. That showing me like the top of the pyramid. I think that's. Wait, what is that? There's a new thing I've missed in the past. Well, we're going exploring now. Bear with me. It must be showing some other area. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I think it's like sometimes like often I think from game design perspective, right? Like things being on separate levels is often like an illusion sort of thing. Like it's not a whole separate section of the game. They just put, floor 2 is usually just a little bit further on the map, hidden away from floor 1. So I wonder if that's what's happening there. Kind of looks like the entrance or something, but anywho, the advice that I was given in order to speed up clearing or getting through the next zone after this one, which we will eventually find. Here we are. Is to treat it like a pyramid. Which once it was said to me, it was like, oh, it's so obvious. So imagine it's a square. This section is a square kind of layout. So again, you're doing your classic go diagonal basically, which will often work, but also visualize it as a square shape that's getting smaller and smaller because you're climbing up the pyramid, right? That's kind of what you're doing conceptually. I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Because I would always like end up getting kind of lost in these, like leveling up these areas as they get higher. But when you kind of visualize it as that, going diagonal and keeping that kind of smaller square shape in mind makes it super quick to get through. I wonder if that was like a bit of like Act 6 or something and it's kind of broken or yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Sure, I technically could have done that faster, but this is working out okay. So, little tip here, you can go to town or log out and you don't have to wait for the pyramid. The next zone is already available. Oh, maybe it was this bit I was seeing somehow. No, that doesn't really make sense. Kind of embarrassing I missed that on the first playthrough. Whoopsie. There we are. Make sure you talk to Clarissa. I was about to run off there. Yeah, another little tip here is once you've loaded this zone, you can log out, log back in, and you'll be in the center of town. So if you want to, if you're coming here and you like, oh shit, I need to buy stuff, trade, whatever, that's a lot faster. Additionally, just running straight out of this zone, kind of motoring through, is pretty quick too. But you can do either. Let's travel to the hideout. I just want to see if I can craft a low tier fire damage on this. That's level 48. Just a normal fire damage. Oh, for sure. Got level 16 on here. Oh, not on that one, you donut. That one. Nice. Right. I am going to use this game tag 3 as a chance to grab a quick break. I will... Yeah, let's pause this, I guess. It's not exactly a science, but it's giving us a vague idea of sort of what we're doing. I will be right back. Hey. Yeah, let's get going.
Be well.
Don't do anything I would.
You are a welcome sight, daughter of
level? It's level 10 purity of elements, so let's start leveling stuff in the background, but we're not going to be using that. I can go up here. Oh, we've got this now as well. Enduring cry coming from here. Punishments for later. Okay, yeah, that's looking decent. All life regen. It's a shame I don't have a Kikazaru, honestly, but it's okay. Imagine dropping that was your loving. Oh my god. -8. That's... You don't really care about the max mana cost as well. Can you imagine? That would have been very, very good to drop that. During the campaign. It's pretty good to drop it now, honestly. I just don't think I care too much about mana cost on this build, really. Oh, you know what, actually? I'm technically... I am double cursed here. Let's do this. Made it too quiet. Is this the right thing? Call to arms. When this goes active... Oh, I've got to actually turn it on, that's why. Dopey. Yeah, there it is. I forgot about that. Then we have RF here, but now we can have that. I think possibly with those two things. Yeah. I'm not too worried now about damage, I think.
You're simply too stupid to be realistic, aren't you, brute? Enough of this!
Pass the piety test. Where you kill piety before she decides she's had enough.
Watch yourself.
Life regen. And then, oh yeah, back out this way.
I cannot do this yet.
Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge leap slam kind of person. I must have missed where the it's usually, yeah, there we are. It's usually much closer to where you want to be going. Again, I made a mistake there. Don't forget to check your lantern. There's something really obvious that we probably should be running. Probably be running some kind of ruby flask. Yeah, so let's go do that when we get to the next waypoint. Especially the new changes to the ruby flask makes it incredibly powerful at low level. It's kind of funny that I've been forgetting to use it. Changes to the league mechanics. Is it like really easy to make like a level 50? I say changes. I meant the ones like a week ago or whatever. Would it be really easy now to make like a +2 gem, +2 wand or something? But item level 50 if you farm pieces. Like the modifiers are still like 500%. So I'm just wondering if that means that that would be easier. Okay, RF tab. What have we got here? Oh, we have this now as well. Yeah, let's replace this with this. Okay. And then I think we got windscreen, didn't we? Level 33. Yeah, we should probably put those on when we can. Guess we. Didn't really think about gloves. I think. Oh, I guess. It's a shame it's colder as, but getting onslaught for 20 seconds Wait, can we use a Val Purity of Fire in there? That'd be worth doing. Where is Purity of Fire? Am I leveling on the off one? Okay. Okay, last but not least by a mile. One of these. Honestly, I just kind of want duration. And that's the opposite. Is that worth keeping? Stop doing that. Probably was worth keeping. Probably wasteful. Don't do this when you're leveling. Charge recovery. Why? I mean, technically we could use it, but no. I would keep that if it was like useful. All right, there we are, perfect. Actually, I'm not even gonna use. We can let's put like corrupting blood or something on it. Maybe not corrupting blood. Actually, that's life lasting. But we could put Wait, what tier is the regen mod? Probably a little higher. Back to the hideout. Level 48. Yeah. Use when charges reach full. Okay. Then we'll go to these three and we'll just craft on something here, I guess. Does it not add? Oh, that's a life of manufacture. Yeah, I was gonna say. That's the last duration. These all just add less duration, don't they? Yeah, we don't want that. Cool. 50. And I am gonna... Oh, actually, what does that do? When you're on low life, you have 3% spell damage, but this isn't... Yeah. Doing the meme. I'm getting distracted looking at stuff. Yeah. We'll put this back up. Ability. Frostblink. Fucking surge. Yeah. Technically we'll lose some damage, but... Pain.
I cannot do this yet.
Section. That's level 31. Okay, cool. There needs to be a unique round there. Well, maybe not. That is quite literally insane. Corrupted blood and any shield is quite nice now. I don't know how they're like churning those out though. Is it also grant? Oh yeah, it is also grant. But you're limited to one. And level 26. I thought it was 28. I don't think I'll bother with Armageddon brand. We'll keep the fire trap. We're doing loads of damage. Unless I wanted to just like slap it in the socket somewhere, but we're pretty full up with sockets right now. But that being said, I think that's because we can drop the Holy Flame Totem. Which is all of these, right? Professional gameplay. Sure, I'll speed up at some point. I can feel it in my bones. I wouldn't have thought Frostblink would have got over that. But...
This is the eternal way, pretty and lifeless.
Yeah, we come up and grab this elemental. Make a huge upgrade. And we can continue to run in the wrong direction. $176, 184 res there. So we're good for res. Oh, and I suppose once you've taken that first Chieftain node, do you take that? I guess I'll check in a second, but I don't know if you take that now or if you take that.
I cannot do this yet.
You are not. What is that?
I don't know.
I like that. Goodbye, not a cockroach.
Here's... Oh no, we didn't restart this. No, it's all a lie. All right then. Never mind. I'm so shit with timers. We'll just do a slash played, and we'll have it include setup time, MTX time, etc. Who cares? I guess what I could do if I was being thorough is I could go through and actually count the time out. I might do that, to be fair. That is not too hard to do. So yeah, sorry, this keeps on going up here. And yeah, you get the cleansing water.
stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth. Within these walls, the Lady of Justice doth preside with precision.
Technically, like a little lower than this, but we also have lots of damage. That's a good sign. We get windscreen. We can drop Deirdre. I don't know, so that like Yorkshireman. And then we can start to run. I'm not sure actually. Something. I feel like they upped the rarity on Pyre. But maybe not, maybe it's just been unlucky. I feel like I haven't seen that in a while.
Such resilience. Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
We'll keep Holy Flame Totem until we're done with this. Because the extra, at this stage, the extra bit of regen from the, whatchamacallit, Purity Ground. It's not called that. Zealots. Consecrated Grounds. There we are. My brain was like trying to, like, Zealot's Oath is good with this thing.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. Some entities start should never be. You are inexhaustible. Pity the emperor who sits alone on his throne.
What's this linked to? Efficacy, right? Huh. Want it linked to that, I guess, but. It's comfy. Let's just run over here. Okay. I should talk more about what I'm doing. Sorry. From a newbie perspective, it's kind of an interesting challenge. As someone who automates a lot of thinking. No, let me rephrase that. As someone that's played PvE for a long time, a lot of things become some more automated, including probably bad habits, which I need to be more mindful about. But what we're one of the things that can be frustrating when you try a lab, and I'm doing it very early because I'm geared quite a lot. What was that sound? You okay? Did not like to chop. Often what the biggest issue is, like, I think lab often puts a bunch of challenges in front of players that don't have any recovery. Usually low level characters don't have recovery in general. Recovery, I'm referring to mechanics like life regen, life leech in some cases. and those kind of effects. Anything kind of restoring or recovering your health. I said leech in some cases because that can be useful in that's going to be useful against monsters, but in specifically in Labyrinth, that's actually not helpful at all because in that context, you're not going to be able to leech off things consistently, but you might be still being burned or taking some form of damage. Oh, I didn't think about this. Let's get a quality. What do we want to put in here? Probably a green gem, to be fair. We got like a 20 quality. Oh, lovely. 20 quality Herald of Ice. In you go, buddy. Blade Trap of Greatswords. That's another Blade Trap, isn't it? Blade Trap of Laceration. Ooh. Reeve of Refraction. Interesting. I kind of like the theme of the Grey Trap of Greatswords, so we'll take that one. A Blade Trap of Greatswords, sorry. Yeah, that's all rubbish. And then we grab this one, and we ascend. And now if we look at our resistances, which are already kind of cool. And we take this and this. Now our resistances are very good. And the nice thing we can do now is let's do. Now we're level 28 as well. We can do some gear swaps. Yeah, we will. We won't go too crazy because we are gonna ultimately change our boots out once we hit this level. Let's stick with that there. So faster attacks keeps something. That's fine. We don't want these gloves anymore. We're gonna go with these gloves. Just for the free onslaught effect. What is happening? I've lost my ability to speak. It's all going to shit. Okay. Yeah. Now the purity of elements. I guess actually this is a good way of checking it. Right now we're at 120. Yeah, so we're well over cap. That's fine. And then when we can't drink this now, but when we drink this, it goes to the roof. So we actually super don't care about res anymore. Actually, that's stupid. That belt was really good for fire trap damage, right? Fire shot class was actually quite nice. But again, we actually super don't need defensive features right now. You know what? I think I'm going to grab this Feastbone. It's just going to guarantee that that ruby flask is up as we're leveling during the game. That's going to be quite nice. And then on the glove front, I think we're... Oh no, we're doing the caress, aren't we? Interesting. This would have been sick. I think a couple leagues back, there was a trauma alternate gem. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Right. What now? What do we need to re-equip? Punishment for sure. Leap slam. Oh yeah. So the way this works, right, is it absolutely destroys non-val gems. Wait, I'm being a bit of a dummy here. I should be putting Val RF in this, right? That's what I should be doing. Getting that sweet +5 levels to it. Although, actually, does level scaling matter as much? Probably still is good, but it's different, I imagine. Let me just take a look. Might have a Val RF. Oh, wait. Val. I'm just getting more radius. And more spell die. It literally does nothing. Okay, well, I guess we don't care about that. There's no Val Fire Trap, is there? I guess we can put in Val. Think about this. We have what do we want to do here? Yeah, so we're gonna definitely use. I guess Val RF doesn't seem that important, honestly. So I think we're better off not doing that. There isn't a Val Fire Trap, is there? Yeah, like a separate list of Val skills. Arctic Armor, do you know? Buff grants mana regen energy, you take less damage, and count as frozen. Oh, interesting. You put like Firestorm. We could level with Val Firestorm, would that be more fun? I don't think so. Oh, I guess we could put Val Molten Shell in there. Val Rejuve Totem. Oh, Val Haste is another fun one, right? There's no Val Determination. I've not actually messed around with this glove since it existed. We need to up the Val gems. But so we've got Val Purity of Val Purity of Fire we have. Oh, that's for the max effect. That's giving us 1 max fire res. How much would we get off our Purity of Elements? That's 20. 26. Oh, okay, so we're now getting more fire res from that. So that's good. Levels for Val Righteous Fire just seem to not do anything anymore, so we don't need to worry about that. Val Grace of Val Haste is a thing. guess we could put Val Molten Shell in. Does Val Glacial Hammer exist anymore, or did they change it? I felt like they changed that, didn't they? You don't know if it's worth running something like a Val Fire Storm. It probably, when leveling, does more damage than an equivalent level Fire Trap. But then at the same time, we're only having, it'd only be a 2-link. But you can also have both. So, the highs and lows. Right, okay, what are we actually doing here? This is ridiculous. Alright, Val. What do we have? We've got Val Discipline as well. Okay, we have the Haste. Val Haste. Val that. He grabbed Firestorm.
What is it?
Automation.
Watch yourself. Sorry guys, we started out so strong. And this is exactly what I mentioned. Maybe we should approach this from a how not to level through the campaign. Easy game. Each impact deals 62 to 93. Yeah, it's already dealing more, and it's just that. Yeah. RF goes back up here. Efficacy, elemental focus, life tap. I guess what does a 6-linked RF look like? Because actually that's a nice thing I suppose thinking about it. 6-linking your RF is actually really comfy. Burning damage, which we don't have yet. We need to play the game. This is crazy. If we'd have to do that.
Okay. Oh, wait there. Let's... Oh, that's the RF version. That's fun. You know, I've never played Firestorm since they changed it.
I cannot do this yet.
Do I have like an MTX for it? I might do. From the oldie days. Do have Celestial Firestorm, which is probably not the vibe we're going for right now. But it looks absolutely awesome. And we have Siege. Siege Firestorm. They should make it well actually did they back in the day did they use pigs just like underneath castles to burn them out, or did they actually slingshot pigs across the field? Angry Bird's got it all wrong, man. Why can't I see this? Oh, it's because it looks like that instead. Dopey. Oh, it makes it look spiky. Sure, I like that. I mean, that's doing some nice damage on its own, case in point. To be fair as well, that's without this on. Nope, everything's changed. RF. No. Oh no. There we are. Level 30. Right, we'll take that off. We want Purity of Fire. We're still pretty good there, but now we get that instead. And the nice thing is we're putting up our max res. Not that we're taking any of these, but we'll put them up. Oh. You complete that game, Cavicious. Hey, Joystick. It's going well, thank you. How are you doing? I guess we can put the... I don't know if Impurity, Val Impurity Fire, does that turn off your RF? I think I've got too many... When you have loads of soul skills, it like distributes them evenly, doesn't it? I think that's why this is taking forever to go up. Awesome. Are you checking out the Path of Exile League? Oh yeah, this is a level 1 fire gem as well. So that's gonna go up. The damage is gonna catch up on that as well. I guess that's fine because we don't need to worry about Oh, I know what we could do. What would be good? If we get Unleash, maybe. Oh, I appreciate that, Joystick. Although, get ahead of the tide. If you're looking to sell or offer something, I'm not super interested. But if you're just generally saying you like my streaming, then thank you. And I apologize for assuming. Yeah, I think like Unleash would be quite good, right? Oh my god, what's going on in this map? Okay, yeah, I need to start remembering to look at this.
Piety, you are truly Talon's slave, daughter of corruption.
Oh, we need Leap Slam for sure, right? Yeah, this isn't really working for me, having all of these. We also... Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff messed up here. I mean, it's working, obviously. Okay. I've been playing... Wow, streaming PoE, I've done... like, with real intent, I did maybe a week or two of the last league, and then... Oh, no, it was longer than that. Maybe like a month or two. But I did stream some other games in between. This particular game has a cyclical launch cycle. That's the same thing I said twice, but every 3 months they bring out a new piece of content. So you get super hyped on the new content every 3 months, which is nice. I feel like I want to do something with this Firestorm. I'm sure it's not technically like the strongest build or whatever, but it's got like a good feel. I think we've solved the defensive part of the RF there. Yeah, for sure. Space battle. Once I get to level 38, I'll try and speed up a lot. We'll see what we can do there. There's almost no point in having Val haste, I think. Oh. Oh, I did actually just go off there. Right.
You've done your ancestors proud.
What'll this do?
Now, here's your warrior's death.
Oh. That's not very good, is it? Are you going through a tunnel, joystick? Is that what you're trying to say? That's a new one on me, bro.
Damn you!
That's pretty funny. Nah, I'm good, thank you. I can't hear you clear and it's breaking. It's actually really kind of fucked if you push it. I'm sure I sound fine. If you just want to accept the ruse is up, that would be much kinder of you. Although I will look like a massive ass if I'm wrong, I guess. But in any case, if my stream was breaking up, I'd want to fix the stream quality and not add someone on Discord. I guess you won't be able to find out because you can't hear me because it's breaking up. So it's you're in a bit of a bind here, aren't you? How would you know? Going for a tunnel. It's amazing. Oh no, wait, I wanted that gem. Come back. Boom. Alright, RF is doing some damage now. Actually, yeah, we can go get our burning damage now. Our 6th link is done now for RF, so... And that's pretty nice because, you know, that doesn't cost mana, so it's kind of quote-unquote free. Ooh. Dramatic sounds. Sick. RF is online. Yeah, you know what? I think we can probably go for 2 blues on this. I'm not going to bother having that because it's splitting my valves too much. I think. That's perfect. Intensify. Suppose supposed to cast. Oh, that's like you spam cast to get the intensify, don't you? I think we'd want unleash. Firestorm's not projectile, no. Oh, you know what you can do actually, I guess you can put vitality in here. I suppose. If you needed to use up the slots. Alright, purity of fire here. And then oh actually that's level 20, that's not gonna get much more levels. I'm gonna change this around a bit. I actually really don't like using leap slam, so I'm just gonna make it fit for my personal preferences, which means we're gonna be using shield charge. Shield charge down here, and then I like having the thing over here. Oh, sorry, I forgot to ban this guy. Bye. Do charge faster attacks. No, we don't need this anymore either, do we? Well, that might be good enough for now, I guess. Just duration, isn't it? So yeah, that's great. And then I want flame dash. Flame dash. Then we can put our fast. Oh no, that's a blacksmith. Faster casting. And arcane surge can come over here. Drop that down there. I wonder if, well, we've got this now, so if hypothetically the onslaught helmet thing isn't as good. What helmets do we have that are other interest? Let's go with that one for the spell suppression. Yeah, I don't think there's anything crazy. Why does Crown of Ice give you minus 30 fire arrows? What's that about? Honestly, I think this is the best shield helmet we've got for now. I'm not gonna mad on this, but let's try and. I guess this is actually a good use case for this. So, if you've never seen this before, this is a way in which you can easily add different colors to socketed bases that are not naturally easily done. So this is a weird example. Technically, I could probably just spam it because this has got a very low tier chance of anything rolling. But say if you were trying to get lots of red gems on a pure evasion base, that would be quite hard to do normally. But what you can do here is you can come along to this crafting option. So we set it to 2 sockets manually, and then we'll make it, in this case I want lots of blue sockets, so I'm going to say 2. And now what we do is we set it to 3. Then we've got a green, so then we just go back to 2. And you can see what we're doing here, right? And if, do I want 3 blue or 4? Let's go for 3 blues. Guess we could put increased duration on there. There we are. And then you do the same thing here. But I'm only going to do this until I hit red, yeah. And that's how you can easily change the color of a unfriendly, shall we say, base. It will cost you, obviously, some amount of jewelers, but in the long run, it will be a lot more effective. Well, I shouldn't say in the long run. It is dependent on what you're trying to do and in what sort of setup you have, but it is an alternative way, especially for anything 4-socketed. It's very nice to do that. Oh no, I definitely wanted a red socket. I'm being silly. Punishment is red, so we now have flammability, punishment, and we can put excuse me. Honestly, we can put Arcane Surge and Flame Dash on there for now. Fast casting is not really that necessary. Now we've got our 2 curses back online. We've got Shield Charge here. We've got our Flame Charge down here. I don't really care about any of those effects. Haven't got to level. Once we get to level 34, I am pretty tempted to test out the whole phase run tech, and if we do that, I guess we want to run Blood Rage for that. We don't need this anymore, but we still need Dex. I'm sure we can find a better Dex. Oh, this is fun, because we'll actually be on max life a lot with that. Chance gain on hit while blinded. We don't hit too much on this build. In a power charge on kill and a frenzy charge on kill. I wonder if on kill generation is something we would want, actually. That might be kind of cool. Honestly, I feel like, you know, for ease of stuff, that's pretty good. We definitely should be leveling some green stuff, though, on the offhand. Happened? Boring. Speaking of boring, something I need to do offline at some point is just sort this inventory out. What am I actually looking for now? Oh, I do have one of these. You lied to me. I think, yeah, for now, we'll swap it around like that. And then once we... That's kind of nuts. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this monstrosity as well. Kind of fun looking through these things because I kind of forget what I've got. That adds a crazy amount of regen, so we definitely want that. The curse reduction as well is also very nice. Okay, so now we're just looking for green on the offhand. Minimally, we want to level up our fire trap. Trap skill is also nice. The efficacy up here. Another RF up here as well. Got like a huge excess of automate that, which is nice. Curse and Golem. Arrogance. Too. I don't even remember that skill. Thought gem. Oh, okay. It just makes it stronger by reserves life and you don't care about that. And actually, there's probably something you're doing there which is kind of smart. Let's just get skitterbots as well then. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So now we have Purity of Fire, boom, and skitterbots. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? Oh wait, where's vitality? That is an aura, so gives about vitality, arrogance. Okay. I'm regenerating almost my entire health pool in a second. It seems okay. It's a fine skill. And then what we can do is consider maybe unleash or something. But when we hit, you know what we can do though as well, sorry, is we can grab Swift Affliction back and just put it in this gap here. Yeah. Kill piety, right? Yeah, we got the key. All right, let's go see Grigor because we always forget to do that now. We didn't used to forget when it was a two-pointer.
You plant. Goodbye, Exile.
This is exactly what I mean that I have a kind of problem with doing though. Thanks. Okay. Sideways sooner? It's funny because the reality is like I was doing more than enough damage and everything was fine. But yeah, it's so easy to spend too much time just dicking around trying to perfect stuff that doesn't need perfecting, really. I feel like this wretched, not wretched, the storm thing is nowhere near as good as I think it is. But it is fun to hear it make the sound. Right, I think we're gonna do something a bit different. I was thinking, how far can I go if I go super zoomies, and then I didn't really go very fast. So what I'm thinking instead of doing is wrapping up I guess at the end of Malachi, and then or Act 4, and then we'll do the rest of the run later. Because there are some errands and stuff I'd like to do. Always errands. But yeah, that'd be kind of convenient. Honestly, I might actually go. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna get to Act 4, and then I'll go run off and do some stuff.
I exiled an animal. Now you almost resemble a man. Karui.
Submit, heretic!
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile? Die in awe! This world is an illusion, Exile.
It's quite nice. It gives me +5 to maximum fire res, which makes me very strong. How long did that last for? 2 seconds. Oh wow. I don't know. It's definitely helping. That flame firestorm is definitely doing stuff.
Follow a dead river to the foot of the town. Just how the
Alright, let's whiz through here. Okay, we have Fire Scream now. Oh! Oh no, yeah, Fire Scream means we can equip a different ring now. So we can go for like, probably a Lahoop. Put Lahoop up, then we can go for a more interesting amulet, which I don't think there are many right now.
I'm watching you.
Here's what I think I should do. I think I should actually sack all of this shit off. Run fire trap like you're supposed to. But if I drop that, then purity of fire. I can link a bunch of stuff to maybe purity of fire if I want to. But that way I'll get all of the charges will come into here. Rather than splitting it with this one. I think that's the way to go. Right. Thanks guys for watching. We had different goals at the start of the stream, but you know, that's what happens in life. You know, sometimes plans change and we adapt to them. I should have expected this. It's definitely one of my biggest challenges, genuinely, around leveling or doing things quickly, especially in PvE, is not getting distracted. We got pretty distracted, but we look real good, you know. We could have looked better there. Wait there. What a error. Well, actually, that's pretty good. I was gonna say we've got the Celestial Fire Shield as well, but or the Infernal one. Ooh, they both look good, but I think Sunrise is cool, and I think this is newer. I don't know where I got this from, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Anyway, you can't see, but you can imagine it. No, you can see it. Sorry, there we are. I was debating between this and this. I do like this one and the spinning and stuff, but kind of like the idea of a big sun shield. So, anywho, distractions aside, ironically, yeah, we'll pick up later. I don't know if I'll be back on today actually, because I usually do Dungeons and Dragons with friends in the evening. So we'll see if that goes ahead. If it doesn't, then I'll probably be on later. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully a little earlier UK time. So we'll see how that goes. But RF Chieftain's leveling so far incredibly smooth. Not that it was going to be unsmooth with this gear. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. And I will see you guys tomorrow.